Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for another Daily Nipah. In this newest version, there's even more costumes available for Rika. So if you're a current player, make sure you head to socksmakepeoplesexy.itch.io and get your update. If you're not a current player, make sure you go to socksmakepeoplesexy.itch.io and get the game. It's free. It's free as a bee as can be. Rika? Ooh. Well, we did get a new costume, but we got the classic background. I haven't seen this one in a while. Genuinely been a while since this one popped up. No Hanyu, but that's okay. That's a straight, starting off strong. Let's go, let's go. Alright, Rika, what are we gonna do? We got another Rika Furude update, which is incredible. Shoutouts to Polly, just dropping updates out of the blue like that. What a fucking badass. We do call Polly the perverted badass. That is her name. And she does a great job with the games and adding stuff to them. I mean, look at Rika here. She's adorable. And she just wants you to play her game and help her get a miracle. That was 2 of the same rolls in a row. That was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. Not so much this time. That's the case, Rika. It's time for an Ipanzi. You've been off. You've been not your A game. Seems like you came out the gate with your A game in season 1. Boom, boom. Oh, I've had so much pizza. God, we had a crazy good pizza deal. And we ended up getting a ton of pizza, and like everybody was gone from the house at a show last night. And then I was babysitting the pups. And like the easiest thing to grab was just the cheese pizza. And we had like almost 2 full cheese pizzas. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna grab some slices of this za. Make it nice and easy on myself. I don't even know what the place is called because their pizza box is so like weird. I don't even see a name on it, but it's not bad. Not my favorite pizza, but it's not bad. What is this place called? Yeah, I think they just have generic pizza boxes, honestly. Okay. I still don't know. Maybe someday we'll recover the great mystery of the pizza. But that is not today. Today, we have to go back to... Well, actually, as I'll explain later, I went back and to one of my old saves and got back into the Magitech research facility. I believe that's where the enemy that we don't have is. It's either O24 or it's Bit from the boss. I think it's Bit from the boss, because I don't think Bit ever came up. I didn't realize you needed to kill the other things first before killing the boss, so Bit could come out. So that's one. And also it doesn't count as a Velt bestiary thing because it is a boss. Don't have to worry about it. I still feel like I'm missing one enemy somewhere. But I still have that checklist as well, the spreadsheet. We have over 100 already. I think getting 200 plus would be a win. That's a triple-double, by the way. I think getting 200 plus would be a pretty solid win overall. Even if we don't get all of them, because it's just insanity. But we're gonna go get that bestiary entry. And then we're gonna go over to the Velt, or we're just gonna load the other save and get Gao going. We got all Strago's blue magic in like a big hurry. There was that enemy in the last area that just has all the blue magic. Minus like 3, and then we just got the other ones. Oh, I should steal from Haydn again, that's right. That's a triple-double. Well done, Rika. But besides Gao, and the treasures, there's, I think, a treasure I'm missing. I don't know if there's 2. That part also has me curious. I really hope I didn't miss a chest somewhere else. Boom. But that may be a possibility. We might have. At that point, I would probably just speed through the game, just getting all the chests. Boosting our way through. And, I was gonna redo it. But hopefully I got it all. Final Fantasy VI is a hard one to make sure you have everything for. I didn't really want to, like, look through a guide through my playthroughs. I just wanted to look up specific things I get stuck on, or, like, I remember this. And I don't mind looking up, like, the bestiary stuff, because that stuff is a nightmare. Because there's only enemies in, like, very certain spots that will only spawn, and then there's like a super low chance for them to spawn in that little specific spot. That's a triple-double. That would take forever to check every single spot in the game. Though it does sound like a fun challenge. Going through Final Fantasy. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. What the fuck? Excuse me. Yeah, pretty good game XCOM yesterday, though. Ended up getting to all the fusion stuff done. Starting to actually chip off some of the plasma weaponry. We have the base mission for Dimension X that's going to be up and available soon. Doing it Kyberism. After that, I think we're going to go Men in Black. We also got the zombies and Shog missions getting to their end. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Getting the Juggernaut armor early was... Or I should say the power armor was really what helped us. That's another triple-double, Rika. You on fire? Kind of. Pretty slow so far. But our Spartans have been absolutely destroying things. It's been hilarious. Spartan plus Prowler suit equals game over. I'm really glad they have an updated version of the, like, assault suits. Because as much as I love the synth suit, it's just, you're going to die if you get looked at. But they're also still the strongest. Maybe somebody will just go get them all. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom, bada bada bing, bada bada boom, what? Bada bada bing, bada bada boom, what? Go. And then we got, oh, we defeated the Water Menace in our XCOM Files playthrough as well, which is fantastic. Come on, Rika. And I'm just really digging the XCOM Files, honestly. The game I can just get lost in forever. I don't know what it is about XCOM. Excuse me. But shit just hits. Gotta lean up for a second, gotta take my meds. Not quite, Rika. Ugh. I know, Rika, I know. I should have taken my meds earlier. I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, and I was groggy for a good portion of this moaning. My brain just needs that time. That's just the bottom line. 'Cause I fucking said so. Bam, 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 a lamb, bam, 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 a lamb. But today on the Final Fantasy, we got a lot of Velton to do. But I don't think it's gonna take that long. The only problem is how it works. Like, it's one of the neater mechanics I've seen. But much like Final Fantasy II, it's just not implemented greatly. Like, Gal can learn over 250 rages, which is amazing. But they made the process for it too slow. You should either be guaranteed to come back after the next fight, or... Actually, yeah, you should be guaranteed to come back after the next fight instead of being random. And two, it should just fucking show you in text form if you have the creature or not. That way you can very easily distinct. You don't have to go through a gigantic list in case you missed one, or make a spreadsheet for it. That, and it should also tell you what it does when you line up on it instead of having to, just guess for fucking 200 plus or write it down after you. That's a cool straight. Nice straight, Rika. Straight to the issue of Gao in Final Fantasy VI, which is a really cool character. I like that their character is, like, raised in, like, the wild, and they get the strength from that wild. Triple-double. And that's really cool. It's just the way that you have to leap in there, and then you gotta wait, you gotta hope. If you get back attacked, it doesn't count. If you preemptive them, it doesn't count. Like, you have to have the specific one. So I don't know, it feels like they could have done, especially the Pixel Remastered, make it a lot better, a lot easier, something like that. It just seems unnecessarily difficult to keep track and actually complete. Especially in today's age. I get it on the Super Nintendo. I absolutely get it. You're dealing with a limited number of code. This is something that's a double triple. This is something that's like, what are we in the early or mid 90s at this point? Like, trying to load. They fit so much into Final Fantasy VI. I gotta give them credit for that. There's so much side content in this game that you just never realized was there, like Shadow sleeping in the inns or going to get the Moogle ability in the Let River, and like, I don't know. It's incredible how much they just packed that game with. But Kong mentioned the other day that Gao and Strago kind of serve the same purpose, and I agree. They probably could have taken blue magic out of the game, because Gao is basically a blue mage that only works in rage form. Also, make the rages that you can cancel out of them instead of having to do that one for the whole battle. Or make your rage a little more controllable, or maybe when they get a certain limit, they can start to control it. Maybe they can start mastering that specific rage. That'd be really cool. If you could master each rage, and then be able to use it, like, freely. But it just feels like there's a lot more they can do with the Gao thing than there is. I don't even mind Gao as a character. It's just, they're the hardest to use for sure. Because they don't get an attack, they just rage, so you get to stick with the Magician if you want to, like, be consistent with them. Oh, that reminds me. I started watching Final Fantasy VII. Let's go. That's only the 8th keep rolling on the year. We've actually had a very small amount of keep rollings this time around. Let's go, Rika. But I was watching Final Fantasy VII, and then Knights of the Round came up, and I was like, I would hate that now. I loved every time I cast that. I loved all the summon animations. That's a triple-double. But looking at it now, having to sit through that whole unskippable cutscene, which is over like a minute long each time, I would hate it. I would fucking despise it. I'd be like, let me watch it once or twice, and then let me turn it off. And I'm good. And then you could just, you know, do the damage. I get that Knights of the Round has like 12 hits in it, which makes it neat, but you could just, you know, swing, and then a big swing at the end. Cut all the rest of it out. Just have them all, like, line up and swing quickly as, like, the shorter version. Or just put the numbers up there. Either way. It's just the way my mind is. Like, it's... Especially as I've speedran more and gotten older, it's like, alright, let's get to the point. I love them, but they need skips. They definitely need skips. I haven't played Final Fantasy in so long, though. 7. Like, I started it on stream, but I never finished it. Still, I may do it one of these. I have other options I'm thinking about doing now. There's some run and guns I've been shown that I may do, like a little run and gun segment. We'll see about that. I don't know, like, Final Fantasy VII is where it gets even much larger. I love 7 through 9. I played 7 so much. I played 7... 7 was, like, an entire year of my life in, like, school. I don't know if I could go through the whole Chocobo thing, and I'm sure it wouldn't be bad, honestly. I'm sure there's lots of ways that you can just look up things for now and it'd be fine. But I've always wanted to go. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get back into the PlayStation ones. I think it's just length. Like 1 through 6, even 6, even though it's huge, is also like. The fuck? Hold on. There we go. Even though it's like huge, it's still pretty doable in a decent amount of time. We're 100%ing it, and we're still under 40 hours. That's not bad. Oh, there's a nice triple-double. So it's especially the first one. I mean, your nostalgia goggles. It is the first one I played. I don't really remember much about it. 7 was the first one I really played. And I just could not get enough of it. I remember liking 8 and 9 a lot as well. Though I don't know how I'd feel these days, of course. Be it interesting retrospective. Alright. But it is something that I always have in the back of my mind, because I just, you know, it's part of what I enjoy. That's what we do here on the stream. We enjoy things, we relax, we vibe, we use vibes. You know? That's what we do here. Isn't that right? Alright. Rika, we got about 50 rolls left here, a little more. 52. You got a Nipah or something for us? You got a Nipah or something for us? Oh shit, we're gonna have a 5-5-5-5 here in a second. Let me get a picture of this. Rika, 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 Rika. All right. Season 3. We're in season 3. I had to get the picture of the 5-5-5-5 for the blue sky. Blue sky, oh my. Boom, boom. Oh, that's a straight. That's a straight Rika. That's a Rika straight. Rika. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got this, Rika. Yeah. So we got the Velt to do today. That's about it. That and go back to get the safety bit boss. Not safety bit, just the bit boss. Yo, a Flat Cat, thank you for raiding. Welcome everybody from Flat Cat Stream. How are you all doing today? Hey there, a Flat Cap. What were you up to today? Shout outs to a Flat Cap. That cap? It ain't up. It's fucking flat. You understand this? The cap. No cap. Just got up to the top of Tartarus. Oh, nice. Tartarus. Isn't that like a limbo? No, wait. I realize that can be very confusing. I mean, like the definition of a Tartarus or Tartarus in general. I don't know about the game. Also, it makes me want tartar sauce. I like tartar sauce. I like the sauce. What can I say? It is a place. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm remembering. It's just like my mind just couldn't put it into good wordage. It couldn't align the sentence properly. That's good. I hope you had a lot of fun. What's your favorite game of Flat Cap? What's your go-to games? What's you know, I'm gonna stream, this is what I'm gonna do. Or if I'm relaxing, this is the game I want. It's pretty easy for me. Final Fantasies have always been that for me. Or RPGs like that. Or some kind of grindy game. 90s JRPG style. I don't pee now, though. Oh, thank you, Black Cap. And my favorite game, Disco Elysium, but I digress. Oh, no worries. You have a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Disco Elysium. I've heard about that one. I should check it out. I've actually heard quite a bit about that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you tried, Rika. You tried. You tried sneaking that straight in there, didn't you? Got to be a big shot, didn't you? You had to Nipah up your mouth. You had to get the last roll last night. You fucked up and now everyone's dead. So here we go once again, Rika. It's like we're in a loop. We gotta get out of this loop. Now we gotta get a Nipah, see how, how do we do it? Rika, how do we do it? How do we do it? Rika Furude. I don't know where that came from, but now it's in the video. Enjoy, YouTube. And people here. Yeah, I know all about needing to just take off after a raid. After streaming like 8 to 10 hours a day for almost 2 years. Like I usually do 5 hours at least is more like what it is. I usually stream about, let's say 7 to 10-ish hours depending on how we're feeling. I know how it feels to just have to get up and go. And it does feel bad sometimes. Like, I want to hang out, but I'm also, like, hungry at that point. I'm tired at that point. I need to get up and stretch out at that point. What's up, X Gemini at that point? You know. Normal stuff. Also, you know, glitterize your poop. That's a triple-double. Alright, we got 2 more to go, Rika. One more to go, Rika. Come on. Nipah! Nipah. Fuck! Alright, Miss Nipah. But as you see, this is another successful Daily Nipah. And there's new costumes and such that, well, Polly just felt like adding more content to this game, and it's still free. So get it up here at socksmakepeoplesexy.itch.io. I stream every day at twitch.tv/toad22484. Please come by and hang out if you would so want to. Until then, YouTubers, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that very much. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, y'all, and have a good night.